Okay. Is Ms. Bynum there? See that? Bynum is on you. No rush, no rush.
Welcome to the 36th District Court for the City of Detroit, the State of Michigan. It's now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. All electronic devices must be placed on silent or vibrate. Additionally, there is no talking, eating, sleeping, drinking, gum chewing, audio or video recording or broadcasting or live streaming. No hats, bonnets, or scarves, except for religious purposes. Violation of these policies could result in your removal from the courtroom. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, thank you.
Good morning.
All right, everyone, what I'm gonna try to do is the best I can to get y'all as fast efficiently as possible. I know it's about to be 80 degrees today, so everybody wants to be out of here for sure. And I'm gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in. I'm gonna start with Ms. Gardner. I'm gonna start with Ms. Gardner because I like what I see in that. She had 100 hours of community service in the completed month. Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law? And I'm gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in. So I do have everybody accounted for, so you don't have to ask whether you have got my name down and stuff like that. We'll get going. City of Detroit versus Patricia Lynn Garner. Case number SP 1640147, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 164234551, SP 1643256. SP 1652070, counts 1, 2, and 3. State your name for the record, Ms. Garner. Good morning to you.
Good morning, I'm Patricia Lynn Gardner.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. And you were ordered to do 100 hours of community service to clear your stuff up with the 36th District Court.
Yes, sir.
And you completed those 100 hours of community service at the Focus Hope over there, huh?
Yes, sir. Correct.
Correct. So I appreciate that. I think that is necessary. I know government is supposed to do a lot of the work with our tax dollars, which I don't know what's going on with that anymore, but but definitely we still need people to fill in the gaps for a lot of different purposes, especially to help those who have least than we do. So that shows your commitment. I know Focus Hope is an excellent program, it's been around a long time. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna zero out your account here at 36th District Court and wish you the best of luck.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right. So we appreciate it, ma'am. And if there's nothing further, have a very good day. So I'm going to dismiss the cases, the misdemeanor cases that we said we were going to dismiss. SP 1640147, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 164234551. And SP 1652070, counts 1, 2, and 3.
So, Your Honor, everything is clear, like my name is clear?
It'll be clear.
Okay.
All
Thank
right. Now you can really smile. That you're gonna keep that smile anyway. That's just a permanent smile. Miss Garner, if you had a funeral, smile. All right. If there's nothing further, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Chris,
Baby, everything gone.
Gary. Mr. Gary, Christopher Gary, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Christopher Gary, case number U69424124. State your name for the record, sir.
It's Christopher Gary.
All right, today is the date and time set for a review. What happened?
Man, I've just been working.
Well, you've been making money. Why haven't you paid?
Oh, I thought I was supposed to pay today. That's what the review for. I ain't give me a
No,
bill.
I thought you were gonna pay it. I thought if you were paid today, it was gonna get closed out if you paid. You can pay it right now?
Oh, yes, sir. I sure can.
All right, go on the DivDat kiosk. The DivDat kiosk. He does have racks now. All right, my bad. Go on the DivDat kiosk and pay it. If you pay it right now on the DivDat kiosk, then it will. I can see it immediately. We'll close the matter out.
Okay. Is there a link I gotta go to or something?
DivDat, DIVDAT. I'm told you can upload it to your phone, or you can go to one in around the city of Detroit where Myers and CVS and things like that.
Okay.
But I'm told you can upload it to your phone. DivDat, DIVDAT. I'm gonna pass the matter. You can raise your hand in the chat when you have it done.
Okay.
All right, let's pass the matter. Is that Lassie? LaAsia?
Yeah.
Are you there? Kayla?
Did you say Jayla?
No, Kayla.
Okay. I'm here.
Give me the correct pronunciation. Oh, you're set for trial, man. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give the officers the half-hour grace period. We'll give them the half-hour grace period. If they don't show by 9:30, then we'll get Officer Webb. Are you there?
Good morning, I'm here.
Okay, so I have you checked in. Are you here on this? Yes. So that he's checked in. So we're going to give the other officers some time to check in. And if they don't check in, then we'll get you out of here. If they do check in, well, you already have to deal with one set of tickets. Then we will get you an offer and we'll get you in with an attorney. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's pass the matter. Golden.
Yes, Golden.
Yes. All right, Golden. This is the city of Detroit versus Deontay Golden. Case number SP 1681299. Counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 168166361. Appearance for the record, please.
Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Golden.
Yes, my name is Deontay Goldie.
All right, today is the date and time, good morning to you, set for a pretrial. Mr. Berry, give Mr. Golden an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Where are you?
I haven't heard of it. Yes, sir.
I don't see you. You have to come into the camera, Mr. Golden. Take your hat off, please.
Yes, sorry, I'm at work. I'm running to the bathroom.
Say that again.
Sorry, sir, I'm at work. I was running to the bathroom. That's why you couldn't see me.
All right, take your hat off, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, go to the breakout room, give Mr. Golden an offer. Mr. Golden, Mr. Berry's gonna speak to you. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, join the room, please. Let's pass the matter.
Okay.
City of Detroit versus Romeo Gary Horton, case number SP 164-36511. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Gray Horton. Please state your name for the record.
Sorry.
Romeo Gray Horton.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Horton, Mr. Gray Horton.
Yes.
The sheriff is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
Your Honor, is it just the one matter?
That's all I see. All I see. Where's Mr. Gray Horton? There he is. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter.
Who would you call?
Nobody yet? Samsung, can you unmute yourself, start your camera, and state your name, please?
Shantika Lloyd.
Say that again, Ms. Lloyd.
Shantika Lloyd.
Shantika Lloyd. All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gray Horton. I understand you provided valid documentation.
Yes.
That's correct, Your Honor.
I'm going to dismiss the case, sir. Provide valid documentation. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day. All right.
Appreciate it. You too.
All right. Thank you. City of Detroit versus Kiana Chevelle Brown. Case number SP 1680944, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Kiana Graham.
Morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Brown will get you in a breakout room, Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, please. We'll pass the matter. Now let's go back on the record with Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. It's my understanding you want a bench trial?
Yes, sir.
All right, the trial's gonna be June the 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have anything further, Ms. Brown, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
You too, sir.
Thank you. This is, City of Detroit versus Antia Lige, case number SP 121-42692.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Hold on a second, Ms. Lloyd. You gotta unmute yourself. Everybody's gotta mute themselves. Unless I call your name, SP 168-14631, SP 168-14701, SP 159-68022. There was a count 1 with that that's in default, that is improper equipment. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lige, please state your name for the record.
Antia Lige.
Morning to you, man. Today is the date time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Lige, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. We'll put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with her, let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. That's cut off. Mr. Brown, the city attorney is in for, if you want to go in there and speak with her.
Yes, sir, I will. Thank you very much.
Are we ready with your client, Counselor Gibbs?
Minutes, Your Honor.
Are we ready for your client?
I just need 2 minutes, please.
Oh, very well.
Your Honor, have you called Mr. Lee?
Not yet. We're just waiting on the lawyer to come up.
Your Honor, we're ready
Ready to go?
on Mr. Gibb.
City of Detroit versus David James Gibb, case number Z8095471. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Greg Boulahanis, P36431, on behalf of Mr. Gibb. And for purposes of arraignment, we waive the reading of the complaint. My client stands mute. And we've been able to resolve this with the prosecutor, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Gibb, good morning to you.
Your Honor.
State your name for the record, please.
David James Gibb.
You have to speak up a little bit. We have to get that recording.
David James Gibb.
All right. Good morning. Today is the date and time it's actually set for a pre-trial. So what's going to be the resolution here?
Your Honor, the prosecutor is moving to dismiss the original charge, and my client's going to plead no contest for operating while visibly impaired. He was involved in a rollover accident. Nobody was injured.
Everybody has to speak up.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecutor's moving to dismiss the original charge of OWI in exchange for my client pleading no contest to operating while visibly impaired. We stipulate to the police report as a factual basis, and we also stipulate to the BAC result being 0.143 and 0.145. I'm sorry, 154. I apologize.
All right. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gibb?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Or you can put your hand down. So with that stipulation, and the prosecutor has no objection to the no contest plea, is that correct?
That's
Counselor?
correct, Your Honor. That's correct.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm gonna find your client, a manner no contest plea for OWVI that is gonna be treated as a guilty plea for sentencing. In the meantime, there'll be a $500, well, you'll stand, as far as we'll enter no contest plea today. I am gonna start you on testing, sir. I need to test 1 time per week. I need you to not leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission until you either get permission or until the case is absolved.
Yes, sir.
I obviously no drinking during the pendency of this case, and I'm going to order a pre-sentence investigation report. I'm going to refer this matter to probation for that report to be completed. You have to submit yourself to probation in order for them to complete that report. That report is going to give us a background history about who, a snapshot of who Mr. Gibb is, and be able, so we can be able to do our best to formulate the proper sentence for this matter.
Your Honor, may I briefly say something on Mr. Gibbs' behalf?
You want to do that now, or you want to wait till sentencing?
Well, I just want to let the court know, so I think the court be more comfortable with this information. He's been attending AA 3 times a week, and I have written documentation with the court. And also, he's also been seeing a substance abuse counselor since this occurred in March.
With that,
I'll have him submit that documentation.
What I will say is I'm glad to hear that. I don't know if that's just very good lawyering, or Mr. Gibbs knows that he has an issue and wants it and is trying to get that under control, or both. But that is, going to be looked at in a favorable way if all the rest of the metrics come back and they're been positive as well. So you still have to do the pre-sentence report. If there's any diluted, missed, or positive tests for alcohol, you're going to subject yourself to some different type of conditions, all the way up to jail time. All right, Mr. Gibb?
I understand.
All right, so we'll make the sentencing. I need a good phone number from you so that probation can contact you.
734-730-9741, sir.
Okay, 734-730-9741. Probation should contact you. You should not have to contact probation. However, I realize it is Thursday. I want to test every week until those conditions change or until the case is absolved. So I do realize it's Thursday. I may not see a test this week, but I definitely want to see one starting next week and every week thereafter. If probation does not contact you, you need to get ahead of it. I'm sure your attorney knows exactly what he needs to do, and the court is always here. I'm going to set the sentencing date for May the 29th, 2025 at 10 a.m. If you don't have anything further, Mr. Gibb or Counselor, I wish you the very best of luck, and have a very good rest of your day, both of you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You said May 29th at 10 a.m., correct?
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You as well. Mr. Brown, Attorney Brown. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lige. Ms. Lige, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your time. Client wants a bench trial date?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the slides, I'm gonna give you a trial date for June the 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
This is the City of Detroit versus Keon Lowe, case number 18-4739-051. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Lowe. Please state your name for the record.
Low.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty on your client's behalf. We're gonna give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lowe, you're not driving, are you?
No, sir. On my way to work.
Right. You're not driving on your way to work, are you?
No, I'm in the passenger seat.
Very good. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. Ms. Harris is gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. Pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what your client want to do? Take your hat off, Mr. Gold.
My client would avail current offer, which is to
And what is that, Mr. Perry?
plead as charged to the false info ID charge. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
As charged to the false ID?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did. He went over.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to February 15, 2025, around 8:36 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Lake Point and Warren. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you see the officer trying to pull you over or attempting to pull you over?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you try to evade the police and pull in a random driveway?
Yes, Your Honor.
And when the police eventually caught up with you, did you try to tell them that that wasn't you driving?
Yes, Your Honor.
But you in fact were driving, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Find your client guilty as charged to the false ID info. Stipulates the probable cause, will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. $240 is the fine, sir. When can you pay it?
The second or the what is this Tuesday? That's my paycheck come.
Tuesday would be the 29th. Let's just say May the 2nd, 2025. Man, and then you did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload did that out to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, you too, Perkins. Thank you. Your Honor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Tariq Gardner. Are you there, Mr. Attorney Brown?
Yes, Judge, I am.
Case
Sorry
number SP 1532841. Appearance for the record, please.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court. My name is Mark Brown. My P number is 39562. I appear on behalf of Mr. Gardner. He's present via Zoom. Mr. Gardner, state your name.
I don't know if he's here or not. Yes, he is.
I just spoke to him about 5 minutes ago, Judge.
I'm just letting him in now. Mr. Gardner, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Michael Gardner.
There's date time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Constable.
We waived the formal reading of the complaint and warrant. Stand mute.
It's gonna enter a not guilty plea on the client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I did get the note from Madam Prosecutor. You guys worked out a dismissal because Mr. Gardner does have a valid driver's license. I'm going to dismiss the case now. I'll waive the warrant fee. Mr. Gardner, case dismissed. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you both. Good to see you, Attorney Brown.
Always good to see you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
All right. Okay. Jayla Greer.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. City of Detroit versus Jayla Janae Greer. Case number SP 1657929. Coach 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Greer.
Jayla Janae Greer.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Whether or not, yes. All right, I'll enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Greer's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. Ms. Greer, Mr. Berry, I guess these two cases, expired plate and insufficient defective lights are in default. The court would have no objection, no issue with setting them aside if the people do not. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Ms. Greer, with Mr. Berry. He's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay? Let's pass the matter. And let's go back on the record with Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel is you're saying the city's willing to dismiss?
That is correct, Your Honor. He paid a related civil, Your Honor.
All right. Case dismissed, Mr. Lowe. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee, but you're still gonna have to pay this $45 reinstatement fee. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you. You too, sir.
You're welcome. This is the City of Detroit versus Christopher Deshawn Lanier. Case number SP 1618702, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lanier, please state your name for the record.
Christopher Deshawn Lanier.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Officer Taylor, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? All right, Mr. Lanier, did you take this anger management course?
Judge Perkins, I've been going through so much. I've been trying to sign up for that program. In the midst of me signing up for that program, I've been going to jail, losing my job, all types of stuff. So I've been going through a lot personally.
Yeah, maybe you should have took that anger management course, and that probably would have helped you out on a lot of things.
I need to take that class for sure. So I could redo it, but I got some documents that you needed. That same day that we got off the phone, my ex ended up sending me over them documents.
Say that again?
I said my ex ended up sending me over them documents that I needed to provide to you that day we got off. I got off from seeing you.
Talk to him, Miss Harris, and he's in here last time. He had it's just a no insurance and a no registration, and he showed me some documents from. I don't really exactly remember, but I do remember him getting very big attitude about it, and me telling me that how I'm not fair with him and everything, and he got very aggressive and mad. I sent him. I ordered him to do an anger management course. He tells me now he still hasn't gotten it done, along with some other issues that have come about. I don't know if that has something to do with this temper or not, but the officer is here. Speak to him. These matters are not going to be resolved until we first get the anger management course together. All right. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Hopefully, Mrs. Harris can sort this out for you. And Officer Taylor, we need your appearance. All right, you can join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Christopher Gary. Mr. Gary.
Yes, sir.
I am going to dismiss your case, sir. You paid, all right?
Yes, sir.
If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
All right. You too, Honor.
Thank you.
All right.
Lloyd.
I'm sorry, Judge. Did you call me? Did you call Officer Taylor?
Yeah. Well, I just want you to put your appearance. We'll recall it. He's there in the breakout room discussing. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, court.
On the iPhone, I just put you in the room. Can you unmute yourself and start your camera and state your name, please? iPhone, I just let you in the room.
Oh, Alan Soroki, Your Honor.
Not you, Mr. Soroki. Good morning to you.
Thank you.
Your client is here. I'm gonna give you privileges. Ms. Garcia, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 5. Mr. Soroki will come see you.
Thank you.
All right, on the iPhone, you've unmuted yourself.
Hello.
What's your name, sir? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Martin Lewis.
Martin Lewis. Okay, good morning to you, Mr. Lewis.
Hello.
Motion detected in the side yard.
Another iPhone I just let in the room. Can you unmute yourself and start your video and state your name, please?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning to you, ma'am. What is your name, please?
Otisha Lombard.
Lombard, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I do not see that name on the docket. Okay, I see it.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Have you called Kenneth Griffin?
Not yet.
Thank you, sir.
Or I'm gonna put you in breakout room 6. Your attorney is here.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Whiting.
Good morning, Judge. I just need the PSI emailed to me. We don't have it yet.
Okay. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lanier. Ms. Harris.
Your Honor, my client would need the information one more time so that he can set himself up for that course. And the city attorney has indicated he does have valid insurance and registration. They would be inclined to dismiss. However, that would be conditioned upon him showing proof of a certificate of completion of the anger management course.
Anger management.
Are you freaking?
864-8205.
864-8205. All right, that course name is eBay Anger Management, 313-864-8205. I'm gonna give you another 30 days to complete it. want it done in 30 days. I don't want to hear any more excuses. All right, I've already, you know, that was the last time he's indicated that I'm not being fair to him, but yet I'm giving him an opportunity to go grab the documents that he said he was going to have the first time. Thought he said he was going to get his own car or something like that. So we've been pushing this down the road in order for you to get your stuff together, which we didn't have to do. You understand that, Mr. Lloyd? Mr. Lanier, I'm sorry. Where is he, Ms. Sarah? Looks like he fell off. It's fast. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Michael Anthony Lloyd. Case number SP 1618644. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lloyd. Please state your name for the record.
Michael Anthony Lloyd.
You just have to unmute your device. I sent you the prompt. There you go.
Okay.
Need a Spanish interpreter for this person. Michael Anthony Lloyd, state your name for the record, please.
Michael Anthony Lloyd.
All right, good morning to you. Corporal Spidell, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Corporal Spidell, he was here. I don't know where he's at now. He sent me a message. He's in another courtroom. He left his phone number. Ms. Harris, give Mr. Lloyd an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Lloyd, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to pass the matter. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Jayla Green. Ms. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Is that Ms. Greer, Your Honor?
Ms. Greer, I'm sorry, Jayla Greer, I'm sorry, Ms. Greer.
Yes.
L. Willis Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. The prosecutor has no objection to removing the matters out of default. And as it turns out, Ms. Greer has valid insurance as well as valid registration. And she has shown and demonstrated that her lights are operative on her vehicle. We seek dismissal, Your Honor.
All right. Dismiss the case, ma'am. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. So the case is dismissed?
They're dismissed.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
This is City of Detroit versus
Turner,
Kayla.
T-U-R-N-E-R.
Hold on. This is City of Detroit versus Kayla Sean LaAsia or La. Give me the correct pronunciation of the last name, Miss
Lassie.
Lassie, I'm sorry. City of Detroit versus Kayla Sean Lassie. Case number SP 108-9240, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 108-92411. SP 126-7041, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 127-9624, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 129-34931. SP 132-61522. SP 132-8246, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 132-82781. SP 133-5969, counts 1. SP 140-6237, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 149-4603, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 159-2889, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 165-24501, SP 165-2487, counts 1, 2, and 3. 214-16042. one. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lassie.
Kayla Lassie.
All right, good morning to you. Corporate, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Corporal Profit, badge 775, City Detroit Police Officer.
And good morning to you. Officer Webb, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, sir. I'm Officer Webb, Detroit Police Department, 7th Precinct.
Morning. Is there an Officer Polk here? Is there an Officer Perkins here? Is there an Officer Gozick here?
Officer Gozick is in the waiting room, Your Honor.
Okay, but Officer Gozick, I not know if that officer was here on time. That alarm did not go off. Officer Gozick, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What time did you get here?
Well, it's 9:37, Your Honor, but I also had to check into Judge Wagner's courtroom prior to getting here.
And then, so you checked in, you just checked in at 9:37?
With you, yes, sir. I'm checking in at 9:37. I believe with Judge Wagner, I checked in maybe about 10 minutes prior.
Okay, so we have a 9:30 cutoff, a half hour grace period. I will not mark your tickets as, I will not mark you as not being here, but I will dismiss your cases, okay?
Fair enough, Your Honor. I'll go back to the other courtroom. Thank you.
All right, be safe out there. Best of luck to you.
You all much appreciated.
Officer Wise, is there an Officer Wise here? Is there an Officer Green? Solomon Green?
Officer Green was present, Your Honor, but left.
Where I see Green. Did he leave me a note? I do not see. I don't see Officer Green appearing. Yeah. Right. What about Thornton, Officer Thornton? Officer Lake? Officer Goodman? Officer Tariq? Okay. Well, I'll mark Officer Green as here. City Attorney says that he was, but he is not here now. So let's get you in the breakout room, Ms. Lassie, with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Wait on Mr. Berry in the breakout room, please. All right.
Could I see Ms. Snyder in 4?
Yes. I see that report.
Your Honor, Mr. Lee, I need to get my charger.
Okay, I'm gonna get you. You're up next, Mr. Lee. So Just sit tight for a few more minutes. Mr. Whitey, are you ready on order?
We are, Judge.
Call it City of Detroit versus Jason Anthony Orr Jr. Case number Z8093051. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dennis Whitey, P79560, on behalf of Jason Orr Jr., who appears by way of Zoom.
Mr. Orr, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Jason Anthony Orr Jr.
Today is the date and time set for a sentencing. I've forwarded the pre-sentence report to you. Have you gone over that with your client?
I have gone over that with my client, Judge. We do have one correction, which we noticed in the PSI, which then I went to the Register of Actions, but it's been entered as a plea of guilty straight up to high BAC, and it was reduced to OWVI at the trial date. So that would be a correction to the PSI. Also, we need the Register of Actions updated.
Very well. We need to get that updated. Anything else? That you want to say on behalf of your client before we have closed sentence? I think, did you freeze up, Mr. White? What happened? Am I being heard?
Yes, we hear you.
Mr. Whitey, are you there? Mr. Orr, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me, Mr. Whitey?
Judge, I apologize if you are speaking to me. I'm not hearing you. Ms. Harris just sent me a text. You are talking.
He has technical difficulties.
No.
Can you hear me now? All right, we're going to have to pass the matter.
Your Honor, he indicated he would log out and log back in.
Very well. All right. This is the, who are you ready on, Ms. Harris? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lloyd. Mr. Lloyd, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is going to enter a plea to the amended count of allowing, with the remaining matters being dismissed.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, I can.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Mrs. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room. Did she not?
Yes, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir, Your Honor.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Has anyone offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir, Your Honor.
And let me draw your attention back to August the 30th, 2024, at around 1:14 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Joy Road and Licton. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did, Your Honor.
You could not do so, could you?
All right. I did. No, sir.
All right, why is that?
I didn't have a valid license, Your Honor.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. It'll be a $240 fine. I will dismiss upon payment. When can you pay it, Mr. Lloyd?
Tomorrow, first thing, Your Honor. When I get
You want
paid.
to come back first thing in the morning and we can dismiss the case, all right?
Okay, sounds great.
You can either come downtown via Zoom or you can come down to the courthouse, or you can come via Zoom. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. They'll go instantly. I'll see you in the morning. Best of luck to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's go back on the record. You as well. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Christopher Lanier. Mr. Lanier, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Perkins.
All right, the number to eBay, that's the anger management course, is 313.
Oh, hold on, let me hold on, sir. Let me get a pen. Matter of fact. Okay, it's what, sir?
313 864.
You said what? 864?
Yeah, 8205.
Okay.
Now, I'm not dismissing these cases until this stuff gets done. You're gonna have to continue to hold on to that documentation and keep your stuff valid until May the 29th, 2025. Hopefully you have that case, that anger management course completed. I hope it makes a difference in your life. That's the main reason why I'm ordering you to do that. And come back on May 29th and we'll see what kind of progress you've made. I wish you the best of luck on trying to find a new job and getting that other life situations handled, all right?
Oh, it's already handled. Everything got handled. I just gotta find a new job.
All right, best of luck to you on that. Have a very good day. See you back May 29th at 8:25.
All right, you too as well.
All right, Officer Taylor, you're free to leave. Best of luck. Be safe out there. Or was that Officer? Yeah, Taylor. All right. Let's go call the city of Detroit versus Freddie Lee. Case numbers B144-31225, B144-31325, B144-31425, and B144-31525. He also owes a lot of money on SP 9880983. Appearance for the record, please.
Jerica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lee, please state your name for the record.
Freddie Lee.
For
All right,
purposes,
thank you, Mr. Lee. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
To enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Lee, with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, he's on the phone, so he's gonna go directly in there, Ms. Harris. We'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Orr. Mr. Orr, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, are you there now?
I am, Judge, and I can hear you now.
All right, very well. All right, anything further as it relates to that one serious matter of Z809051 on OWVI, we're gonna make that correction.
And other than that, Judge, we have no other corrections to the PSI narrative. We'd just like to speak to sentencing.
All right, as it relates to sentencing, go ahead and speak on your client's behalf.
Judge, my client admits he messed up. He screwed up pretty bad that day, but he's come way beyond this. He's employed. He's been employed for several years with Amazon, makes good money. Judge will be a great candidate for probation in this case. He's tested negative to the testing they've done, and he's willing to do what he needs to do to avoid incarceration and be sentenced to a term of probation. We believe that the recommendation as given by the probation department is actually more than fair. We'd ask you to adopt that recommendation, Judge.
All right, well, there's a couple of things I have to say about the pre-sentence report. One thing I'm kind of disturbed about, well, a couple of things I'm disturbed about for different reasons. And the main thing, the one thing I'm disturbed about, and I say this, I don't believe he makes good money because I believe they're taking away these DEI programs and things like that. But Mr. Orr has a college degree from a very difficult university. He's graduated from one of the best schools in the state of Michigan, high schools in the state of Michigan. And all he has is a $20 an hour job at Amazon. I think that is exactly the reason why DEI should exist. Because you cannot tell me that this young man has not worked hard in his young 25 years. So I have to say that, and it's unfortunate that people feel that this is the way that we should be going, because absolutely shouldn't. Bowling Green State University, they wouldn't let me in Bowling Green State University. So I just don't understand that. But the other thing I'm disturbed about for a different reason is that your client, it says in his pre-sentence report that he experiences blackouts and he feels that he has an alcohol problem. I have to ask you, sir, do you want to go to drug treatment court? I will say this, Judge Holmes and her staff over there, they operate the best drug treatment court in the entire country. And that's not just me trying to puff up my colleague and pat her on the back. She's gone all over the country and she's taught other programs, and we are a model here at 36th District Court for other programs. So I would be remiss if I didn't ask you if you wanted to take advantage of her program over there. They have better resources and they know better about those issues than I do, and they have better outlets. It is a situation where you probably have a little more to do that you may have in this program, but I'll look at it like this. If you really and truly have a problem, then you'll have the resources over there that will address those problems, and you'll have to be able to have professionals that you can turn to in order for it's not a court where if you slip up and you relapse, it's not I got you. it's really a court of transparency and telling and discussing those things. And what I've seen down there is that the people that really have overcome their problems, they eventually become a mentor to other people that have like issues that they have. And if you really overcome your problem, then the obstacles that are put in place that, or prevent you from, or try and prevent you from relapsing, those are just, you just bypass those because you don't have, like the drugs, like the testing and things like that. So do you want to talk to somebody over there and see what the program is about?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, it's gonna always be open because if we have some slip ups here, then that's where you're gonna go, okay?
I understand.
All right. So based on that, you've done well with our testing and things like that. So there's going to be the symptom, and then do you want to say anything else, or do you want to say anything on your own behalf, Mr. Orr, before I impose sentence?
I don't know if it would matter at this point, but there was a note you made that I missed a test. I did take a walk-in test the following day, but other than that, that's it.
Well, we're beyond that. I think we addressed that the last time, and the fact that you did at least walk in, that shows the court that you really are trying to be on top of the matter. So we're just going to do, I'm going to put you on a 6-month probation.
Okay.
I'm going to we'll do the entire 6 months because I want to make sure your issue is really I'm going to reduce the testing to 2 times bi-monthly.
Okay.
The alcohol highway safety course, the victim impact course, a 10 incomplete consequences course. You shall not possess any illegal substances or alcohol, obviously no drinking during the pendency of this case. And I'm gonna fine you the $240 that I fine everyone else. Then you're gonna have a lot of statutory fines and costs. I can read through those now if you want to, Mr. Whitey, or you can go beyond the judgment of sentence.
Judge, I can advise my client, those are the statutory costs, so I can advise them.
All right, we'll have a $100 assessment fee. It's going to be a $35 a month probation fee. And then there's going to be a $15 urinalysis fee. And then the other statutory costs. Can I get a 6-month date, please? And by no means, Mr. Orr, do I say those things about you only making $20 an hour to reduce what you are doing. I think anybody that's working is doing. I just think that when I just read a person that's graduated, it seems like in 4 years, like you just went right through high school, right through college. I think that Amazon and the rest of the corporations are missing out on somebody that can provide them a whole lot more than it seems like a job. It just seems like you deserve a lot more just based on your educational background. We're going to review this matter on 10/24/2025 at 8:25 a.m. And again, I wish you the best of luck. I'm looking forward to you completing this successfully and getting this behind you. And if you don't have anything further, you have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Y'all have a good one.
All right, you as well. Mr. Whitey, do you have anybody else?
No, I do not. I appreciate it. And I also appreciate your comments on earlier. I appreciate that because I agree. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Best of luck to you, and I'll see you soon.
Oh, Judge, you made a notation on the file to amend that in the record to OWVI, correct?
I did that already.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Ms. Harris, do you have anyone?
I do. I have Freddie Lee.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Freddie Lee. Mr. Freddie Lee, I'm sorry. Mr. Lee, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is respectfully requesting a pretrial date. I did advise an appointed counsel, but I believe he's spoken with the investigator and knows what he needs to do and will be doing that.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir.
Back on the 26th of June, sir, at 8:30, and hopefully you can get that together. I wish you the best of luck. Is this the best number to reach you at?
Yes, sir.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
What date you said? What's the date? June the what, Your Honor?
June the 26th.
That's my birthday.
Well, you hopefully get the case dismissed on you for a birthday present.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Christina Nicole Gavin, case number SP 1681699 SP 1699421. Appearance for the record, please.
Here.
Chair Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Christina Nicole Gavin.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Harris, Ms. Gavin has a failure to stop ticket too. That is, it's not in default. It's 28. So why don't you address that ticket as well for her? I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Ms. Gavin. Ms. Harris, she's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
All right.
All right. Join them. Let me send it to you first.
Judge, I think we're ready on Marciela Garcia.
We have to wait on the interpreter, correct?
Well, I don't think we have a police officer or a witness, so we just can call the case and have it dismissed.
Oh.
The court would have to confirm that there's no witness and a police officer has not appeared, Your Honor.
I thought you already confirmed that, Mr. Soroki.
I don't know. I don't see, you know.
I don't see it. This is the city of Detroit versus Marciela Garcia, case number SP 1616238, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Marciela Garcia. She may still be in breakout room number 5, Your Honor.
I don't know if she is or not. Well, I'll tell you this, that Officer Delbowski was, I think he's been off on sick leave, but. Senorita Garcia.
Good morning.
Good morning. State your name, please.
My name?
Sí.
Marisela Contreras Garcia.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I'm going to dismiss the cases. I won't put no officer because I do know that he has he's on sick leave. All right. But nevertheless, well, we'll just put no officer. All right.
I need the interpreter, please.
It's
Hey,
dismissed. Benito.
Hasta luego, finito.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
No
it.
problem. No
See.
problemo.
Thank you so much.
All
Okay.
right.
Have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, let's go back on the record with Miss Malaysia. Lassie. I'm sorry, Miss Lassie. Let's go back on the record with Miss Lassie. Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, first, Your Honor, could we confirm that Miss Lassie has a valid driver's license?
I would like to see this. Here you go. Can you give Miss Lassie's license, please? Morning. Let's go off the record with Miss Lassie. What do you have here?
These are for your child work.
Oh, great. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey, act like y'all want to be here, and I didn't. Or you forced to come on this hot summer, on this hot day, because your parents told you to come to work. All right. All right. Well, we're going to do a couple cases, and then if you want to ask the questions, we'll give you time to ask some questions about it and things like that. All right. Let's go back on the record with Miss Lassie. Miss Lassie has a valid driver's license, Mr. Berry. Congratulations. Congratulations on that, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, that leaves the cases of the three officers who have appeared, and what remains to be my client will be able to bring to the court tomorrow her valid insurance and registration documents. The prosecuting attorney has no objection to a delay to tomorrow or any subsequent day the court wants her to return. And that would resolve all of the remaining matters that are before the court today.
Amazing. So what you're telling me, Miss Lassie, is you have finally turned the corner. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
So you just agree just to agree whatever I say, right? Well,
I was hoping it meant something good.
It is something good. Looking at your record and your age, looking at your age and the number of cases you had, and some of the type of cases that the allegations have, which we at this point will not know whether you were actually guilty or whether you did it or not. It's kind of disturbing to see a young person with this many tickets. But what I do see is that you got a valid driver's license. I congratulate you on that. Mr. Berry is telling me that you're bringing in valid insurance and registration. So that tells me that what I'm witnessing is a much more responsible Miss Lassie, and hopefully that continues on. And that's what I mean by you're turning the corner. You're putting those irresponsible ways behind you, hopefully.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So that's where I'm at. Don't just agree when somebody just says something. You need to understand what you're agreeing to first.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. All right. So you have no objection from the people in allowing Ms. Lassie to, are you physically bringing that in, or are you going to come back on Zoom?
Could I come in on Zoom?
You will be able to if you're able to. Yeah, you have a video. You're able to show as long as I can see that you have valid insurance.
Okay, I can come in Zoom tomorrow morning.
All right. So we'll put the stipulation on the record tomorrow when you come back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, Ms. Lassie, I'll see you in the morning at 8:30.
All right. Thank you.
Best of luck to you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Judge. Corporal Kropik. Were we adjourning this till tomorrow? I came in late. Sorry.
You do not necessarily have to come back. If she does not present the documentation, she won't get the deal that the city worked out, Mr. Berry and the city worked out. But if she does, we will dismiss the case. And you're more than welcome to.
Queen Henry.
Okay, but okay, so I'm not needed tomorrow then.
No, you're not.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Good morning. I'm sorry.
Out there, Officer Webb, you be safe as well. Officer.
All right, thank you.
Officers Webb, Officer Corporate, Officer Gozik, I think he already left. I think those are the only ones that appear. It's Chris G here. Kenneth Griffin.
Kenneth Griffin here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Do you have, okay, Dwight, this is the city of Detroit. versus Kenneth Dwight Griffin, case numbers, SP 1400566, counts 1. SP 1671621, counts 1, 2, and 3. Here for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Griffin.
Kenneth Griffin.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. He does owe $288 on an old no insurance proof. I don't know if that's going to do any good because it does have an allegation of him driving on license revoked. You can speak with your client, get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Griffin, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Yes, sir.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gavin. Ms. Gavin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, you worked out a 1 to 5 limited access.
Your Honor, that is the recommendation. My client wishes to avail herself of that. We would stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis and stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right, with those stipulations, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5 for the failure to stop at a stop sign. And that is going to be a 0-point offense. However, it will abstract to the Secretary of State, ma'am. And I'll dismiss the other matter. When can you pay? 125.
Probably Monday.
Well, put a date on it.
I don't know what Monday is. The second, the first.
You said probably Monday. All right, we'll put Monday down. April 29th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Ms. Gavin, if it's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Is Green here? Let's see who this is.
Hello.
313-777-0586. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Good morning. My name is Kristen Garner.
Kristen Garner. All right, thank you.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Kristen Garner. All right. All right, let me see who this is. Right, quick. Hopefully we're not.
No problem.
And Judge, when you have a moment, can I have co-host abilities, please?
All right.
Hello.
All right, give me a minute, Ms. Garner. You're so far you're gonna be the last person, all right?
No problem.
All right. All right, all right, who's on this device with just the period? I just let you in the room. What is your name, sir?
Good morning, sir. I'm Officer Gant.
All right, Officer Gant, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Officer Gant, I don't have an Officer Gant here on this at all.
For Miss Latavia Laws.
Oh, Laws? Where's
Yes.
Laws? All right, so we have a half-hour grace period, Officer Gant. The subpoena said 9, I give you till 9:30. I won't mark you as not appeared, but I will dismiss your case. Are you driving?
Yes, sir. So I was just down there at court. I had a 9 o'clock.
Oh, you did no driving in court, all right?
Yes, sir.
So I did see you. I'm gonna put you out until you get to a safe spot. Come on back in.
Ms. Snyder, can I see you in a breakout room, please?
4, please, Ms. Snyder. Green is Dolphin Green here. Officer Brown, I don't see a dolphin green, so you be safe out there. It's past 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck. Michael Glover. Michael Glover, good morning to you. What is your middle name if you have one?
I don't have it. I don't have
All
it.
right. City of Detroit versus Michael Glover, case number SP 1654219, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Glover, please state your name.
Michael Glover.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a free trial. Mr. Glover, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Gotcha.
Join the room, please. Oh, Whitey does have Gillison. Ask him where his client is, Gillison. And Laws. He's got Laws and Gillison. Tell him to come on back in. Oh, maybe that's Mr. Ryan there. He's probably here. Okay, they probably have it together. So we don't need White. Lockett never showed. Yeah. Always. Thank you. Sure.
Oh shit.
Are we ready on Mr. Glover?
We need to check the status of his license, please and thank you.
Actually, I just got my license back yesterday.
Good, congratulations. We're gonna make sure. What's the offer?
We're hopeful for a full dismissal. He has valid insurance registration. We're hoping the license is valid.
Hope so too.
No take no chips.
Ashley Giles,
Yes.
what is your name, full name, ma'am?
Ashley Nicole Giles.
Good morning to you. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Glover. Mr. Glover, congratulations on the license. Case dismissed for providing valid documentation. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Great rest of your day.
You too. All right. All right.
All right, let's pass the medicine, move on. City of Detroit versus Martin Luther Lewis. Case number SP 1680074, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name.
Martin Lewis.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Lewis, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, please. We'll pass the matter. See, let's go back on the record with Mr. Kenneth Dwight Griffin. Mr. Griffin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a bench trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Garner?
Griffin.
Griffin, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to give you 2 dates. One day is going to be June 26th, 2025 at 8:30. That's going to be a pre-trial date. That date is set so that we can make sure that that appointed attorney has had contact with you. If that appointed attorney has not, you have not heard from that appointed attorney on that, by that date, on that date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. I'm also going to give you a trial date tentatively for July the 10th at 9 a.m. Answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls, hopefully, is that appointed attorney. Is 313-955-9969 a good number to reach you?
Yes, sir.
All right. If that attorney doesn't call you and get in touch with you by the 26th of June, that's your next court date. We'll get one appointed on the spot. You don't have any further questions, Mr. Griffin. Have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Will you guys mailing me anything for the court date on it also?
No, I don't. Well, we should mail you something. It's going to go to that Lauder Street address, but I don't know. I will just rely on making some notes right now.
July 26th and
June 26th.
June 26th.
And July the 10th. June 26th at 8:30.
Okay. So the same Zoom number?
Same Zoom.
Okay. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Very good rest of your day.
You too.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Totisha May Lombard. Case number SP 1681019, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lombard.
Tisha Lombard.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial, except the one ticket did not make it to the docket. That's a defective brake light ticket. Mr. Berry, get Ms. Lombard an updated offer. Ms. Lombard, if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room and speak to Mr. Berry, please.
Okay.
Just pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, to my understanding, your client wants a bench trial date?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back June the 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Ashley and Nicole Giles, case number SP 164-26361 and SP 164-26371. The latter case number is in default. I wouldn't have any objection. I wouldn't have any issue with setting that aside if the city does not. That is an expired plate. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Giles, please state your name for the record.
Ashley Giles.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client. Yeah, I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Giles, again, we'll put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to the trial, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Lombard is on the second page, right above Eric Long and right below live.
When the court has a moment, can I have an SOS check on Atavia Laws, please?
You may.
Mr. Perkins, Judge Perkins.
Good morning to you. You're late.
I honestly, I thought the 24th was tomorrow. This whole time I'm thinking the 24th, the 24th, I knew it, and I thought it was tomorrow.
Good morning to you. All right.
Morning, sir.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Giles. Ms. Giles, I'm giving you
Yeah,
the
this
opportunity.
shit so freaking irritating. Is my phone on?
You're not
Ms.
mute.
Laws, Ms. Laws,
Yes.
you're interrupted, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Giles. Ms. Giles, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? A bench trial?
Yes, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Giles?
Yes. Where is he at?
All right, now don't do it again, Ms. Laws. All right, it's gonna be a trial date on June the 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m., Ms. Giles. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
You too, thank you.
City of Detroit versus Shantika Marie Lloyd, case number SP 1667439. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lloyd, please state your name for the record.
Tika Marie Lloyd.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and
Good morning.
time set for a show. Some man or not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Lloyd, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, please.
And it's just the one matter, Your Honor. Is that correct?
That's all I see.
Thank you.
Well, now let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lombard. Ms. Lombard, we have given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, could we confirm that Ms. Lombard has a valid license?
License is valid.
Your Honor, Ms. Lombard has shown me her vehicle and with the brake lights are operative. We seek dismissal, Your Honor.
Okay, back on the back on the record with Ms. Lombard. Yeah, I have a valid license, Ms. Lombard, indicating that you complied and got the brake light fixed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dismiss your case, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Did the SOS check ever get back on laws?
Law's license, I think is valid. Hold on.
So I'm done. Excuse me.
You're
Okay.
very good.
You too.
The SOS check on laws. I don't see it here. I don't know if this was, I don't know if this map is right. Or if I misplaced it. Let's go back on the record with Lloyd. Ms. Lloyd, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates you have valid documentation. Am I being heard?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the case, Ms. Lloyd. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
And Judge, I am also here on Andre Gillison. Did the officer ever check in on him?
Villanueva did.
Okay. Ms. Snyder, could I see you in breakout room 4 again, please?
Sir, you talking to me?
Just no, give him a minute, Mr. Gilson.
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Kristen Garner, case number SP 14924-861. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, I'm here.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. Garner.
All right, good morning, Ms. Garner. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, my name is Kristen Elise Garner.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, I do. Day is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Harris, get Ms. Garner updated offer. If you don't like the offer, Ms. Garner, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. She's in there, Ms. Harris. It's fast the matter. Did you run this license, Ms. Harris? Ms. Harris? Run the license if you have, please. Tell you your laws. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Garner. Ms. Garner, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client indicates that she had just sent over to you her insurance. We're hopeful that you have received that
And how was that sent?
via
Through
email, Your
email.
Honor.
All right, I have not received that yet.
I've sent it. I made sure I did. I absolutely did.
All right, we'll wait to see when it gets here. It's past the matter.
Can I be placed back in the break room? Is that possible?
You can't go
I didn't want
back.
to. Excuse me, Judge. What did you say?
You're in the breakout room. She's in 3.
Ms. Snyder, I just need one more moment of your time, please.
This Officer Gant was here. He did show back up, but he never came back on. He did show up on time. I thought he had not been here on time, but he was the one that walked in. So I don't know what you want to do with that. But he was driving, so I told him to call back in when he gets to a safe spot. So Ms. Snyder, can you, oh, go ahead. I think Mr. Roy wants to speak to you. All right.
All right, Judge, we are ready on Atavia Laws.
Detroit versus Batavia Laws, case number SP 1509872, SP 1387143, counts 1, 2, 3, SP 1395839, SP 1450543, counts 1 and count 2. SP 154, strike that, SP 1454677, counts 2. SP 1457762, counts 1 and counts 2. Two new cases, one SP 1705117, counts 1 and counts 2, and U697143324. Appearance for the record, please.
Frank Mysteria, P87848 on behalf of Miss Laws. Miss Laws, please state your full name for the record.
Atavia Laws.
All right. Dave, good morning to you, Ms. Laws. I guess
morning.
I guess you don't want to keep this license that you worked hard to get. Ms. Laws has an allegation of the two. I don't know if you're gonna represent her on these two or not. You're gonna incorporate these two or not. There's an allegation of a 16 to 20 over and an improper equipment on the two new cases that are on the docket. That's up to you, Mr. Surratt.
And those are just set for, what are they set for today?
They're just there. I don't know if she made a formal hearing or not. I can look it up.
Okay.
Or a hearing or anything.
For what?
You have 2 pending civil infractions, Ms. Laws.
Oh, can we set the court date up today?
I'll do it.
Thanks. Because I was going to call in on those.
All right, so that's she has to do it by Cinco de Mayo, by May 5th. All right, so what are you gonna do with these cases? What's your client gonna do with these cases? Let's say, Officer Ochoa, are you there? I think he's in the breakout room.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good morning to you. Put your appearance on the record, please.
Officer Joel Ochoa.
And badge number and department.
Detroit Police Department, badge 2749.
All right, and Officer Reyes, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Reyes, badge 4905, Detroit Police.
Right, and then Officer Gant was here. I got him marked as being here. What is going to be the resolution, if any?
Yes, Judge. She will be accepting a plea today, but as of right now, I'm not sure what you want to do with the loiter in the place of illegal occupation. If you would like to keep that on the docket, then I would just be asking for another date for that case specifically. But as it relates to all the other cases, she will be accepting a plea.
Well, what I did say to the officer is I did say he came in physically. And I did say that he could hang up and get in a safe spot and call back. We can pass it until the end of the last person to see if that officer signs back in, or we can reset it. What would you or your client like to do?
How much? The docket's pretty short as of right now, correct?
As of right now, it's almost over with.
Okay, Ms. Laws, would you prefer to just wait to see if Officer Gant comes back?
I think she left.
Or did Ms. Laws drop
So
off?
we don't have to worry about it.
I guess not.
We'll be waiting on both of them. All right, did you speak to Mr. And then what are you gonna do? You can work out something for those other tickets as well if you choose. You don't have to.
Of course, of course. Would you like to call Mr. Gillison and reset the bench trial date for him?
Is that what we're talking about doing? Is that what Mr. Gillison is asking? Let's pass Ms. Laws. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Andre Marquel Gillison. Case number SP 1660928 SP 1660981, and SP 153011412. Appearance for the record, please.
Frank Messier, P 87848 on behalf of Mr. Gillison. Mr. Gillison, please state your full name for the record.
Andre Marquel Gillison.
Hi, good morning to you, Officer Villanueva. Are you there? Did I let Officer Villanueva go? I think I may have. All right, for the expired plate ticket, this officer never showed Casa Raya. I'm going to dismiss the case. No officer on that one.
And then for the other two, I'm sorry, Judge.
SP 1660928 and SP 1660941. those will be reset to, so the only, you gotta get your dates right, Mr. Gillison.
Yes, sir.
Try on June the 13th, 2025.
Yes,
Can
sir.
we do the week after that, Judge? I'll be out of the state.
Let's talk about July the 10th then.
Yes, sir.
July the 10th.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Is that, all right, if there's nothing further, best of luck to you and
Yes, sir.
very good to see you today, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
June 13th.
All right. Are we, July the 10th. Are we back? Are we ready on Garner?
Yes.
All right, let's go back on the record. Garner,
Hello.
Garner.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Miss
I
Harris.
apologize. My phone had cut off.
Miss Harris,
Yes, Your Honor.
I still don't have any documentation.
I sent it to the correct email address this time for sure, because at first I sent it to the wrong one. Absolutely, I did.
All right, well, I'm not saying you didn't. Well, I just don't have it yet.
Can I get
Sometimes
another chance to send it? Because I definitely did.
I'm going to put you back in a breakout room and you can just send it to me via text, okay? That might be
Okay,
easier.
thank you very much. Okay,
No problem.
thank you. I thank you for structuring that option.
pass the matter again. All right, let's go back on the record with laws.
Hello.
Ms. Snyder?
My phone had died.
Okay. Ms. Snyder? What do you want to do with Gant's ticket?
I would defer to Your Honor's judgment, Your Honor. You said that you spoke to him in person. I only saw you speak to him on Zoom. It appeared to me from what I heard that you told him his case would be dismissed. Although if Your Honor told him something different in person, I would expect Your Honor to keep to that statement.
No, I didn't speak to him in person. I did see him come to the courtroom, which he was on time when he walked in. I didn't know. Miss Laws, you're gonna have to be quiet.
All right, I'm sorry.
I didn't know who that was until he let me know. So he was on time, let's put it that way, because that's when he showed up on Zoom. I had thought that he was not on time, but he pointed out to me that he did walk in, and I did remember him walking in on time. I did tell him that he could come back. I don't know whether he misunderstood or not. That's why want to see what your position is on that.
What I recall hearing, Your Honor, was you telling him on Zoom that his case was dismissed. Although you did later tell him he could return, I wouldn't expect him to return for a dismissed case. If you are inclined to keep the case not dismissed, I would ask for that matter to be set over for an adjourned bench trial date for him to appear either on Zoom or in person. If you're inclined to dismiss it, I'd ask that you do so without prejudice. I'll be contacting him about, what you've now said on the record and ask him to reissue.
Yeah, I think maybe he may have gotten confused, but I did tell him, I thought I told him after I said dismiss that I'm not going to dismiss your case because you were here on time, but I just wanted him to pull over, be in a safe spot and get back and contact the court. So what I'll do is I'll reset that matter. I know Ms. Laws has gotten a number of times to get her stuff together, and I'm happy that she's taken the opportunity finally to get it together. But we're going to give Officer Gant an opportunity to be heard. What is do you want to? Unless the city wants to give you an amended offer on that, so that it essentially you're given an offer on Or was that part of the offer? Let's ask that question.
And that was originally not part of the offer, no.
Okay, so now that that ticket is in play, do you want to go back and renegotiate or what?
Ms. Snyder, that would be your call. Do you have another offer on this?
My understanding based on, we had limited conversation about it. I don't know that she would want to take a plea on this offer.
Understood. So we'll be requesting another bench trial date, and then on those 2 civil infractions, the 16 to 20 over and improper equipment, I'd just be requesting a formal hearing on that date as well.
Okay, and what's the deal today?
I'm sorry, Judge?
What's the offer, what are we pleading to today?
And so as to the charges pending today, open alcohol as a passenger, amended from alcohol driver with no recollection.
And then dismissing the other 2 matters?
Correct. Dismissing all the other matters outside of that U ticket and those 2 civil infractions due to no
Yes.
officers, and then with the officers here, dismissal is due to the plea.
You want to take that deal, Ms. Laws? Unmute yourself.
Yes.
You understand what's going on, ma'am?
Yeah.
All right. Turn your camera, please. Can you raise your right hand? Are you sitting up? All right. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Your counsel, Mr. Massarak, read your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Okay.
I ask you, yes or no, did he read you your advice or rights?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right. You said there's a no contest plea for lack of recollection?
Correct, Judge.
No objection by the city?
Huh?
No objection.
All right. Find your client, stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for that no contest plea.
So stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated.
Find your client no contest, treated like a guilty plea. I'm gonna fine her $240 for that. When can you pay it, Ms. Laws?
You said $240.
Yes.
I need a couple months
Why?
because I'm going through a hard time right now.
Pay it by your next court date of trial / formal hearing / review.
And what day would that be on, Judge?
That would be on July the 10th.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, July 10th, pay it at any Deb kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Come back at 9 a.m. July the 10th. Those other matters as well.
July 10th?
July 10th. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
July 10th at 9 o'clock?
At 9 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Counselor, if there's nothing further, thank you very much. Have a very good day to you as well.
You as well.
All right, thank you. Let's go back on the record, Ms. Gardner.
Hey,
Ms. Gardner.
family.
Oh my gosh. So back on the record with Ms. Garner. Ms. Garner, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicated that you have the valid documentation
Yes.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case, ma'am. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you so much. And I got my license back also.
All right, congratulations, ma'am. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Bye.
Christine Gardner. All right. That seems like that'll do it for the rest of the day. Ms. Harris, Ms. Snyder, Ms. Mathis, Officer Thomas, Ms. Williams Law, Mr. Berry, and Ms. Pruitt. If everybody have a very good rest of your day. We'll see you back tomorrow, God willing.
Bye, everybody. Be safe.
Everyone.
Take care.